Can you hear me and see me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I just need to adjust the sound in the game. And because it's a little too loud. There we go. That's better. And I don't know if I did this right because it's been a while since I've streamed with Zoom. Let's see. I'm supposed to, let's see, do that. Do that. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you. So. And I need to get the dog. Can you hear me, Andrew?
Yeah, I can. You can probably hear my music.
I can nod because I can't hear you. All right. Hopefully that worked. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't know how to turn off.
I can't hear you. Let's see.
I think it's because.
Let's see what else I need to do with Zoom. Mic check.
I hear you.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Everything is.
Are you hearing my game sound though too?
I'm hearing. I think my game sounds. Or
Okay,
is it
I didn't
yours?
know if I needed to do something to turn off the sound on this end, or if you would hear that.
Let me see. No, that's your sound.
Okay, so that's not bothering you when I have this
on. Not yet. But you can.
How would I turn down the sound? Like if I didn't even want to hear the sound.
Go to menu. Go to options. And then there's a sound part.
Yeah, I see.
I'm gonna just get a drink and get some water. So use the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right, Mike.
Although I think we're streaming. Let's see. Let's see if my channel is live. It is live, and hopefully people will be able to let us know if they're not hearing something, or if the sound is weird. Definitely type that into chat, and I will hopefully see it. And know if they're not hearing something, or if the sound is weird. All right, we'll get started in a second. All right, Andrew, have you already picked a character and started playing?
No, it took so long for me to download this thing.
Yep, it does. It's not a one of those highfalutin fast big companies, so it doesn't have a fast server. But are you download? Is it downloaded now?
Yeah, it is now. It's just that I didn't have a chance to do the tutorial, so I'm gonna be real simple at this game.
Oh, that's okay. Well, why don't I show you how to play a little bit, and you might want to. That's interesting. So you might want to turn a light on so that we can see your face, unless you want to remain in darkness.
Poorly lit. I didn't know how to do that. Let's see.
And certainly, you feel free to invite Star because I mean Star.
I don't know if you can see her. She's
There
here
she is,
in the corner.
ladies and
She's been very
ladies and gentlemen. There is Star.
in the prime spot, right on the pillow near my electric blanket.
Smart. All right. So you can pick anything you want. I'm going to go out of this for a second just to go to login screen, and hopefully you'll get a chance to see. Oh, screen started to stop because the share window closed. Ah, my bad. All right. Okay, log in. All right, so creating a new character. Can you see this?
No.
You cannot. Interesting. Oh, because I stopped sharing screen, maybe? Let me, I get too many things going on. Andrew, I've got Zoom, I've got OBS. All right, share screen and Path of Exile. So now you should be able to see it. Yep. Can you see it yet?
So, am I supposed to get out of my game then? I'm just watching you.
No. Just can you see it on the screen because I'm sharing it?
No. Oh yeah, when I get out of my game.
Okay. So just so you can just get out of your game for a second. The way you're gonna create your character is you're gonna go to ritual,
Yep.
and it's the one this is the default, and you're going to not click this. You're just gonna hit OK for that, and then you have a chance to pick a character. And I don't know if you've done this yet.
No.
Okay, so there is several you can pick. You can pick a Templar. They are kind of the big tanky ones, and they use a combination of they're like the paladins of the game. They have a lot of health, and they usually use a staff and a combination of like melee. So they like hit a lot of things. I'm thinking that you might either enjoy being that one, or a Marauder. They also are the melee kind of tanky builds. Um, if you want to try something different than that, it's not like Shadow. This one is kind of your rogue build. This one's what I usually play. This is the Witch. This one is casting spells and witchcraft and raising zombies and that sort of stuff. This one is a duelist. This one is a heavy dexterity build and is generally uses swords, dual wielding, things like that. And then this one is a ranger. This one tends to use bow and arrow, traps, things like that. So it really depends on your play style. I'm thinking that just given some of the stuff that I know about you, I'm thinking you might like to start with a Templar, or you might like to start with a Marauder. But that's just that's just my hunch. All of them are fun.
All right.
So then mine is this one. Dr. Fauci is the bomb. Is my witch character. Very important to pick a good name. So we all start out in the same part, which is the Twilight Strand. And depending on how you use your mouse, you can zoom in. But for this game, you probably don't want to zoom in too much because you want to be able to see around you and see what's coming. And then this means there's something for you to read. This guy's dying. He wants to tell you something important. And then a zombie comes and tries to kill him and is now going to kill you. So the first thing that you'll see is it's dropped what is a gem. You can see the gem is it's called a skill gem. And these blue skill gems go in the corresponding blue sockets of these weapons. Now, once you start playing this, I really think you're going to like it because I know you like math and you like analyzing systems. These links, you can see these are two red links, which means that red skill gems would go in there. And the fact that they're linked means that if you have one gem that's a skill gem, like Fireball, and then you get another gem which is also blue but is a support gem, means it supports this skill. It makes the Fireball more effective. So, for example, if you have a skill gem that says, increased accuracy, if you put that in here, it'll up the critical attack of this. And each of these do different damages. So if you look at my screen, you can see a little thing that says DPS 17.1. That stands for damage per second. So let's see, what else should I tell you right from the start? The red is how much life you've got. And as creatures kill you, the life goes down. You replenish it by pressing the 1 or 2 for your flask button. The blue is your mana, and that is to power your special the skills that you're doing. So, and then I'm going to change this. I don't want to have this here, so I'm going to remove that. I'm going to set my default attack, which is my wand, on the Q button, and my Fireball is the W. Now, every time you use the Fireball, you're going to see your blues going down, and it will slowly regenerate, but you also can use the flask for that. Or you can use your wand, or I can use my wand, or whatever weapon you have. So then you see they dropped some iron gauntlets. So that means that I now have gauntlets as well as a helmet. These are all your armor. You have a helmet, you've got body armor, a belt, boots, a shield or a second weapon here, then some rings and jewelry here, and each of those has things here. You can see it has physical damage does 5 to 9, critical strike does 7. So you're going to want to always read these things when they drop to see if you want to exchange your weapon for something that's better. And let's see. All right, so this is me. Because I'm a witch, I'm not that fast. If you were a duelist, you'd be faster. And let's see. Uh-oh, a lot of mana. There you go. So because I'm running through this and I'm just going to run through it once, so see, here you go. This is my first support gem. So if you look at this, you see this one is Arcane Surge Support. It will support your regular fire, in my case, my fireball. It'll track how much mana I spend on it. And then when the total mana hits a certain threshold, it'll give me a buff. So I put that in this one. If the two sockets aren't linked, then the support gem won't work. I know this is a ton of information and it's going to make much more sense as you play the game. So don't worry. It's a pretty, what I think you're going to like about this game is there's a lot to learn in it. And when you learn the math behind playing this game, you're going to start being like, oh, well, I get this much DPS if I did this combination, but if I do this combination, I get this much DPS. Okay, cool. Nothing in those barrels. All right, and so this is basically up. So what you saw me do there was you saw me level up. Now this is where it gets really crazy. See this little plus thing here? This means I've got a skill point. So this is my skill tree. These are all the skills my character can have. And whatever path you decide to choose is going to kind of specify your build. So for example, right now I'm right at the start, which means I have two choices. I can start focusing on spell damage and increase my spell damage by 16%, or I can start focusing on my energy shield and mana regeneration. And this one would add 14% to my energy shield and then 25% increased mana regeneration. So right away, the math lover in you is going to be trying to figure out, gee, what's more important to me? Do I want to have some better defense and be able to increase my mana more quickly? Or do I want to be able to burn something down more quickly by having 16% increased spell damage? I'm going to go for the increased spell damage. Now, where this is important if you're playing in a group is you may want one of your characters in the group to be more tanky, to be able to have, do less damage, but be able to take more damage and to have more energy shield and more regeneration. The model that I tend to go on is in RPG games, what we call the glass cannon, which is we're kind of fragile when it comes to hits, but we output a whole bunch of damage. So every time you level up, you're going to get a passive skill point. Now, once you apply them, you can't undo them unless you buy special orbs that will help you erase that. All right, so I did that. I applied the point, and now we are at level 2. And in a second, we're going to see the first kind of main boss of the game. This is just the first level, and it's this guy. So you'll see that I have to kind of run away from him. I can't just do nothing but damage with him or he's going to kill me because he's just way too powerful. And you'll see that I've started to use up my mana, so I need to keep an eye on my flasks and alternate between wands. And whoa, look what he just did. When he hits 50%, his special is he recharges. That stinks, right? So fortunately now he's on fire because my fireball gives him some burning damage. And in a few more shots, if I don't get killed, I should be able to kill him. There we go. All right, so you'll see all these things that got dropped. The white ones are regular. items. The blue one is interesting for us because it's the second tier. So we have these which are regular, and then we have these which are magic items. Now you'll notice I can't wear it yet because it hasn't been identified. You have to click on one of these scroll of wisdoms and click on this, and then you see okay, that this has special qualities. So when I put this on, my energy shield is going to go up to 11. That's why it's purple. It's going to increase my energy shield by 5, and it's going to give me a 6% increased rarity of items found, which means that when I wear this, I'm going to have a better chance of getting better items. The items are common, which is this, magic, which is this, then yellow, which is rare, and then the highest level in this version of the game would be uniques, which are orange, and those are kind of like legendary, really special ones. All right, so since I've done all that, I can now go into the town where there are vendors and things, and I can go, start doing some things with quests. So this is the part of the game where you're going to see people that are playing the game as well. The thing we were just in was an isolated instance. And then as we progress through the game, it's also going to be isolated, except when you get into town. When you're in town, you'll be able to see other characters, or if you and I group up, we'll be able to run levels together. So this is your stash, and this is where you keep all your stuff. So right now, because I just started the game, I don't have a lot of stuff. I could actually put this stuff in there if I wanted to. I'm not going to because I'm going to go to this critter, this woman here, Nessa, and she's giving me a quest, but I can also sell things. And if I sell these, you'll see I start to get some scrolls, identifying scrolls. That being said, I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to sell the plate vest. I'm going to keep this one, the shabby jerkin. And then I'm going to sell these extra gems because I don't need them. And I'm going to get 2 scrolls in return for that. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look, and like you can see there are wands here that have 3 sockets rather than 2, which means I can actually put 3 gems in there. So I'm gonna, just for kicks and giggles, I'm looking, this one says 8% increased spell damage. This one is 10%. I'm gonna buy one of these, but then what I'm gonna buy is this. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to buy it because it's it costs 7 portal scrolls and I don't have that. But this orb, if you put it on a white item, it will turn it into a blue item. So I guess sort of a shortcut is, so if say an item drops and it's got 4 sockets and they're linked and it's white, even though it's white, you don't want to throw it away because you have 4 sockets and they're linked. So what you'd want to do is you want to hold on to it, go back to town, get one of those other orbs and upgrade it so that you would have a higher quality item. In this case, I'm going to just put this on and I'm going to trade out the wand. You can see I'm putting the skills in the sockets, and this will work for you, whatever weapon you use. I could also buy some of these flasks if I had enough scrolls and if I was level 3. As you can see, I'm only level 2. I'm not going to buy anything right now because quite honestly, I'll be able to get some good stuff in the next level. Tell me, is that totally confusing? Questions?
It
Totally
was a lot.
overwhelmed?
I mean, you explained it really well. It's just, it was a lot for me at this stage of
Yep.
the week and the night. But I should just give it a go and see how it goes, and then I'll learn more. So,
Yeah. Do you want us to switch screen and you can try playing and I'll kind of give you some tips?
I was wondering either that or if you should just play and I'll just watch and then start playing
Okay.
later.
Whatever works for you.
Or like,
I'm happy.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just watch you play for a minute.
Okay, that's fine. And I don't mind switching over and sharing the screen so that you do it because
Okay.
we don't have any questions in chat. So what I just did was I got a reward, and the reward I got, um, let's see, is for another skill gem that I put in, and it is called Raise Zombie. And what this means is I'm going to be able to now, if you go down to this lower keyboard thing, you can assign Raise Zombie to one of the key bindings. So right now, the only keys I'm really using when I play the game is Q, W, E. I'm using Q for my wand, or what you'd use if you had a sword or something. I'm using W for the fireball spell, and then I would use E for the Raise Zombie spell. And why don't we play another level and you'll see kind of hopefully what this all means. All right, so now you see over here I can already level up the zombie one. By the way, let's raise some zombies because we've got some dead bodies. That's the nice thing about dead bodies is the minute you get them, you can raise zombies. But I've got a limit. I can only raise, I think at this point, 3. Oh, look, a crucified corpse. Oh, this is interesting. This must be part of the new piece here. Oh, slay the monsters near the ritual altar. Okay, so this is a ritual altar. I have no idea what's going to happen here. This is part of the new what do you call it? Part of the game. All right, so I interact to begin the ritual. Okay. Uh-oh.
Dark stuff.
Yeah, uh-oh. Uh-oh, this isn't good.
Not as light as my typical sports games.
No, it's really not, is it?
No.
Okay, I'm definitely, so you can see that pain totem is the boss or one of the bosses, and I managed to get one of them down. Uh-oh, there's more. And I'm out of mana. There we go. More. Now your mana flasks recharge the more creatures you kill. All right, so I got all those ritual totems, and I got some violent ritual rewards. Let's see what I got. I got a hidden item. Oh, okay. So I don't, interesting. So how I've got 180 tribute points, and so I can't buy any of this stuff. I'd have to complete more rituals in this area to get these things. So I'm going to defer item, and it says there's one more ritual remaining. So I'm going to, all right. So then I guess there's one more ritual somewhere that I have to do and maybe get some points. Yes, this is a dark game. This takes place on an island where people have been exiled for crimes, and it's full of zombies and witchcraft. And all right, so what you just saw there was that I leveled up again, and I think there's no creatures around, so I can use my next skill point. I'm going to go to increase my damage some more. Then kill the killer crabs. And let's see. I have to move the zoom thing though because I can't see how many zombies I've got, so I don't know to keep them up. Also, you may have noticed that there's fire. If I stand in the fire, I get burned. All right. Uh-oh, that's the big bad for this part. Boy, I've got to get some better mana. I'm about to die, I'm about to die. Ah! There you go. So I killed her. And let's see. So as you can see now in my inventory, I'm running out of room. So at some point I'm going to be like, gee, I should probably get rid of all the white items and save room for the yellow ones or the blue ones. All right, let's see. What am I trying to do? There we go. So that blue spot that you see on the map that I'm heading to, this is a waypoint. And these are, when I'm on this, it calls up the map and I can actually transport myself to one of these other spots. So for example, if I wanted to go back to town right now and sell stuff, I could. But I don't want to because I think there's another one of those ritual thingies. And
So at the ritual thingies, there's a bunch of danger that you may not be ready for quite yet.
yeah, but there are greater rewards. So I thought it said there was one more show ritual rewards. And it says one ritual remaining. I'm not quite sure what that means, but let's just see. Yeah, see this little thing here? That's a second ritual. So I'm going to try to get that one. And as I said, this is all brand new to me, so I don't know how to actually do this yet.
Is this like, so far, is this cool? This update or iteration or whatever this is? This
Yeah, I'm finding it interesting. I'm also really low level right now, and although this is low level, it's much more challenging. So it's like these cannibals keep. All right, so I'm gonna top off my zombies, but my mana is low, so that's why I'm having a hard time with getting the zombies. All right, ready? Here we go. Where are those totems? Ooh, that was good. Fortunately, I leveled up just in time to like get some mana and stuff. I'm in some fire. That's not good.
So this is going to be tough for me to play like a keyboard game, considering I can't really type very well without looking down at the keyboard.
Well, at a certain point, you just mash. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
All right, so you'll see that like I've got to get rid of all 3 of these pain totems before these things keep getting summoned up and killing me. Okay, I got 1 pain totem. Oh, and I died. Let's see. But let's go back. I think I might have actually gotten all the rewards. Yes, so I got all of the so I have 590 tribute remaining. So that's how much I got for completing the ritual. So I can either use it for this big shield or for a whispering essence, which upgrades a normal item to rare with 1 guaranteed property. Well, let's take a look at what that 1 guaranteed property is. So like what this basically means is if I use this little thing on say this item, it would guarantee me some cold damage. So if I decided that I wanted to play a character that specializes in cold damage, then I might pick that. If I was a hunter, look at this. This is a rare. So you have it adds 10 to your dexterity. It increases your damage by 58%. So you just start to do the reading and you start to see, oh, this stuff, this would be really good. Out of all of these, I think the one that I'm most likely to use, I don't know that I'm going to use that. It, defer item. Let's see. I'm not quite sure what this means. It says pay 15% of an item's original cost to defer that item. This item will reappear in a later thing. So, maybe I want to defer this. Nope. I basically took it. No, I don't want to take it. So if I defer this item, then I still have 510 points left, but maybe that'll show up later. These are an augmentation orb. I don't really want that. That seems expensive. This seems like it's the best deal, because especially since I don't have a rare belt right now. So, all right. So that's it for there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at my inventory, see how much stuff I've got. I can still probably do one more piece. I know that if I go this way, it's a pretty quick run and it completes one of those quests that I started with. So why don't I do that? Also, have you noticed that I'm all by myself? That means it's time to summon some zombies. A girl should always have 3 friends with her. All right. So the wand is better for when I've got a bunch of zombies because it doesn't require mana or anywhere near as much mana as this. Boy, I've got to get some more flasks. I'm not used to playing with such low mana. There's a medium life flask. So now you can see I've got 3 life flasks. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, I now have a choice to do a passive skill point that'll give me 10% increased spell damage or 4% cast speed. I'm going to go with the cast speed because I'm feeling it feels slow when I'm playing. So, all right. So this that I just picked up is what's called a portal scroll, and it allows me to teleport back to town from anywhere, which can be useful if you're not near one of those waypoint thingies. Also, the scrolls are currency, so even if you don't really need to teleport much, you still use them to buy other things. Dr. Fauci needs more mana. All right.
The Fauci.
The Fauci. All right, so we have enough zombies, and now we're getting to this boss, this area's boss. You can see there, this guy's specialty is ice. That's this guy, Hail Rake. So I'm gonna use fire, and he drops, yay, he dropped a mana flask. So I now have 2 mana flasks. And notice how he dropped a bunch of purple things. And then he dropped a medicine chest, which is the item I needed for that quest that I was mentioning before. All right, she said too much clutter, which means it's time to rearrange our items. Now, I see here there's some wool shoes that are a magic item, but they're unidentified. So let's take a look. Click on the scroll, then drag it over here. This would add 5% to my maximum mana and 7% to cold resistance. Absolutely want that instead of that thing. Definitely want the medicine chest. This is a rusted spike, and I don't have the dexterity for it. This is I do have the what I need for this one. Other than that,
Oh, wait,
I think
so how many like weapons that you hold can you have at the same
Can
time?
I hold? So
Sure.
right now, what I could do is so I could put on the shield and this wand, or I could do dual casting, which would be doing two wands. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the difference here, but this is one wand, and if I put another wand in, then you'll see I'm actually doing twice as much wand casting.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And later in the game, I mean, if you decide you want to play witch, there's a certain gem that you can put in each of the wands that's called spell slinger. And what those do is you add another spell and it automatically triggers when you cast the wand. So right now I'm going to go for a little bit more shield stuff. All right, and we've got enough zombies. Now it's time to go back to town. I'm going to be lazy and use a portal scroll. And then Ness is going to be all excited because she has drugs now from the
So the
medical
portal scroll,
chest.
you use it once and then it's gone
Yep,
instead of having to go to a waypoint.
right. Okay. Yes, yes. Here, take the medicine chest. Okay, so now I have a choice of several flasks. I'm going to pick this one. And then I'm going to, this is a good support one. So this is Summon Phantasm support. And what's good about this one is it it supports any skill gem it supports. When that skill kills something, it will summon a phantom as part of having killed that one. So I'm pretty sure that I can use it for raise zombie and fireball. So what that means is I'm going to put it into, I'm actually going to replace Arcane Surge support with Summon Phantasm. And so what you're going to see next time I'm shooting fireballs is when something gets killed by the fireball, a Phantasm is going to get summoned. Now I'm going to trade out some flasks. Some medium flasks are better than light flasks. Um, let's see. And then I think this is better. So then the other thing I'm going to do now, and hopefully this will make sense. Like, again, Andrew, once you get all this stuff, you get really used to it. But you sell these, and you'll see you're getting a bunch of of scrolls and shards and things like that. And let's see, this small life flask. All right, so this I got all these things in return for selling this. And did I put anything away? I didn't. So then my currency, I'm gonna put this stuff away. And let's see, I'm gonna actually put this here. And I'm gonna keep these. You always keep like a couple scrolls of wisdom to identify items and a couple portal skulls. So then this guy's got a quest. Okay. Then AG. All right. So now I've got a couple of other things I can do. I want to go back. I went the wrong way. So then there's also, when you hit the waypoint or when you hit your map, you can see, okay, this is a quest that's available for me. And it's over over here where you see that kind of orange outline. So that's where I would go to complete that quest. These are ones that I've already done. I'm going to go back to the coast, and then you'll remember there was this other door that we didn't go through, and this is the other area. Before I start this, just want to check, do you want to switch over and try playing a little bit, or do you still want to be watching?
I think I want to watch. I got to take out my contacts though here, so I'm going to just run for 1 second, and I'll be right back. But I'll try to
Bye.
with a view of starfish.
And you can probably see the phantasms have started showing up now because my fireball is killing them.
Yeah.
And then let's see. All right, Star, are you watching this? It's very important. You have to take notes for Andrew when he comes back. Oh.
Good dog.
So while you were gone, I stumbled across another one of those ritual items and am hoping that I have to figure out how to set up the windows for the stream so that they don't cover important things. Like I can't tell how much life I've got left because, all right. All right, so we've got 2 pained items down and one to go and no zombies. Oh, look at, they keep coming. Wow, how many of these are there? All right, violent ritual rewards. First off, I've got these things I can use, like a goat's horn. All right. Hidden item, complete more rituals. Ooh, jeweler's orbs. These are very important. And it's rare we get them this early in the game. This will reforge the number of items of sockets on an item. So for example, these wool shoes that I've got, if I used one of those, I could actually increase it to 2 or 3 or 4 sockets. The highest you can get in the game is 6 sockets that are all linked. That is an incredibly rare item because if you have 6 sockets that are all linked, you can link a whole bunch of skills and their supports together. So I don't want any of these things, so I'm going to defer. Cancel. I'm going to, or I could re-roll. Why don't I do this? Oh, it costs money. So nope, I'm just gonna go here and rob this bird's nest of an egg. And then let's see, what else do I need to do? So you always want to be looking at these things. So for example, right here, this one, the rusted hatchet, has 2 blue linked sockets, which is more valuable in my opinion than say a shabby jerkin, which only has 1 socket and it doesn't have any links. So it's just an easy way to look at that stuff. All right. It's so hard to run this game. I feel so slow because since I'm starting new, I don't have some of the skills that you get later in the game where you can teleport or run faster. So everything here feels really slow. I think this is a second ritual. So let's, and I think you have to kill a few things before you actually are able to, there we go. All right. Now,
A lot going on there.
there is a lot going on there, and I've got to make sure I don't die. Meat fists. So some of these, when you see they're with the enemies, it's the same thing. If they may be magic and higher level enemies, or they may be yellow and even higher level. So you'll notice now I'm going to make some choices. I would much rather have a wand that has 3 linked sockets than a rusted sword. I want to trade this rusted sword than that to that one. Definitely want this. Medium life flask replaces that so that I have even more ability to do some carry life stuff, or carry life and mana. Let's see what else. Well, I might as well see what my rewards are now. This boot, these sets of boots are actually much better than these boots. So you see, this boot is magic. This is rare. This has got 1 socket. This has got 3 linked. So I'm definitely interested in this, but I'm also interested in this. Can I afford both? I'm not sure I can. So let's see. I think we're going to use this more likely now. Oh wait, what level is it? Yeah. So I can use it. So let me just I need to have some room to do it. So let me get rid of this. Put that here. And then I have 278 tribute left. So that means I can get these, and it will make it even. And now you see this one. Do you see how it's orange?
Yeah.
That is a unique. This is one of the highest level ones. So this would have given me. This would have been basically a really high powered ring that I would have used if I'd had the money for it, but I don't. So, c'est la vie. All right, so we get rid of you, put you on, and let's see. So right here, you see I've got a potential upgrade for this wand that I can use because it has the 2 links. So I'm going to go with this. And then what else? Just making some room here. All right. So as the game goes on, you're going to find that you leave a lot of stuff. You don't necessarily use it all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's in here? All right, 3 strange glyphs, and I only have 1 glyph. Where would we find glyphs?
What the heck is a shabby jerkin?
That's something I could wear as an armor, but I'm not going to. All right, these deadly row of scavengers are getting kind of crowded here. This is an armor scrap that will increase the quality of my armor, which is a good thing. Okay. I think I'm going to look in the Roa's nest because I know that's where I always keep my ammonite glyphs. All right. If you see a green item like that, it's a quest item, so you definitely don't want to leave it there. And then you start to run into the danger of not having enough inventory. So you have to be like, okay, I don't need these. I'm going to move this over here. This is where you need Marie Kondo to actually help you declutter your inventory. All right, so
I gotta watch
what?
that. I gotta watch that minimalism documentary series on Netflix that I've been talking about.
Ah,
was coming out.
You're watching all sorts of interesting stuff on Netflix.
Well, I
All
haven't.
right.
I just got excited about it when I saw the preview just before the new year.
All right. So this altar, if you click on it, now you have this little temporary special skill of freezing people. It's always fun to have. And let's see, here's a chest. Is there anything good in there? Oh, a chromatic orb. Now, a chromatic orb, I know you can tell I'm excited. The chromatic orb will reforge the color of your sockets. So say you have 2 blues and a red, but you really don't want 2 blues and a red. You want something different. You would click on that, and now you've got 2 blues and a red. I mean, sorry. So instead of 2 blues and a green, you got 2 blues and a red. So that can come in handy when you're trying to get the right combination for your very special skill gem setup. All
But
right.
do you use something like that like just once you can reforge something, or can you like hold it and keep changing colors at different?
No, that's why it's currency in this game, because you only use it once. So you'll sell things on the open market for like 20 of those so that you can try it 20 times and hope you get the right combination. All right, so those glyphs opened up this lovely submerged passage, and we're just going to stop here for a second to make sure that we get the waypoint. And then we're going to go back to town to sell some stuff. I don't think we completed a quest. Oh, did we? Did we complete a quest, or is this a new quest? Ah, okay. So now we have a reward of one of these gems. We can get Flame Wall, Detonate Dead, Contagion, Summon Raging Spirit, Orb of Storms, or Frost. Let's see. Oh, no. I don't know. Which one will I tend to use? I guess I'll go with Flame Wall. Just put that there. So now I've got Flame Wall, so I need to put assign it to another button. Oh, and I get, this is exciting. This is a movement spell. All right. Farewell. All right. Let's sell some stuff to Nissa. Junk. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. Now, here's something really, really special. If you sell Nissa 3 small life flasks, she'll give you a medium life flask. And so on and so on. So if you sell 3 mediums, she'll give you a large. So in fact, let's sell her 3 small mana flasks and get a medium one. And now, let's see, what else do I want to do? I want to sell just a few more things, and then I'm just doing this to get space in my inventory. All right. Then this we want to put on this to increase the quality of it. Then let's see. Maybe I'll just, for kicks and giggles, put that there. All right, and then all right, so don't need these yet. Don't need these. Don't need these. All right. Keep that there. And then go back the way we came. And then we're going to go kill a necromancer and clean up the fetid pool, which is another quest that let's see. Oh, I should check to see. Are there any more of these? No rituals remaining. So that means there's no other rituals in this this area, so might as well go up here. All right, so now I've got to find the entrance to the fetid pool. If I was a fetid pool, where would I be?
I know it's still pretty early, but I think I'm going to have to sign off soon just because I'm fading so hard, Mike.
No problem.
This has been an awesome tutorial, better than me trying to learn tired on my own and getting tired and frustrated.
I am glad that you joined me. Feel free to stay as long as you want or ring off anywhere you want. I'm probably going to stop in a few minutes. I just going to clear out this pool full of undead skeletons, and then I'll probably be going to bed myself. Oh,
I don't know if I'm going to have the heart to move Star off my pillow now.
you don't know if you're going to have the heart to what?
Move Star off my pillow.
Oh, well, I think you should just sit there and. Oh, look at, I've got a new skill, Flame Wall. It puts a wall of flame that makes it hard for people to come by me without getting incinerated. I like that. Summon Holy Relic. Scroll of Wisdom. All right. Oh, there's the Necromancer. Let's kill you, Cadaverous the Defiler. Nobody likes you. Go home. Yeah, burn, burn. All right. What did you give me? All right, now I just got to kill all the other monsters and bring light to the fetid pool, and I will be all done. Look at There's always one cadaver you miss. There we go. I don't need more mana because I'm done. All right, so back to town to get my reward. And then we can log off for tonight and you can go to sleep. Say thank you.
Thanks for showing me.
This has been your tutorial. Feel free to try to play it a little bit on your own. Don't be discouraged. It takes a little while to get the hang of it, but
no, I will give it a try.
All right. Well, and let's see how many people are watching that we are deserting here. 3 viewers. So viewers, sorry that it's a shorter stream, but it's still early in the weekend and hope to see you again soon. All right, and have a good night, Andrew.
You too, Mike.